Friday, the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade after almost 50 years, a ruling that removes the constitutional protection to have an abortion.
This is a major decision by the court. This is a very rare decision.
The elimination of Roe on the federal level is expected to lead to abortion bans in roughly half the states.
There are going to be those states that will provide guidelines for access to abortion and to various abortion procedures. And there will be those states that will absolutely have the most excessive and rigid obstructions eliminating abortion. And then there's going to be the range of states in between.
Over a dozen states, including Texas, already have a trigger law in place that is set to immediately ban abortion in this case scenario.
The law says if the Supreme Court overrules Roe and abortion is no longer a valid option at the federal level, then abortion will therefore be illegal in the state of Texas.
Texas's trigger law is set to kick into effect 30 days after the reversal of Roe.
The trigger law in the state of Texas is aimed at those individuals who would perform or provide the abortions. Essentially, the individual who knowingly, according to the law, knowingly performs or induces or attempts to perform an abortion is guilty of a second-degree felony. If the unborn child dies as a result of that procedure, then the criminality is enhanced to a first-degree felony.
The law is aimed at eliminating a woman's access to getting an abortion with prison time and fines.
The objective has been to so burden the process and to so convenience her and individuals who would provide those services that that serves as a significant deterrent, in addition to attaching levels of criminality with regard to providing those services.